Hey, you guys. I guess I waited too late to do the live. As you can see, it's dark out here, you guys. It's dark out here. I'm just out here chilling, you guys. I just decided to come outside because I was really tired of sitting in the house all day. I was sitting in the house doing nothing really all day, basically. And I be like trying to turn off and different stuff because over here where I live at, these dudes, they ain't got nothing going on in some kind of way. What it looks like to me is they presenting to me that they above me. And I'm like, I don't know what for. Why is it like that when, I don't want you. I mean, you might not want me, but I know I don't want none of them. I don't think about them. My mind is not on them. Not like nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And, and I know that, let me stop 1 second and let me walk up this way toward the light because I ain't trying to be in the view of a person that's like that because I think they be confused about stuff and, and then, like I always have family members that get out among people and talk about me for some reason. So it's like saying like a curse. And just to have somebody around you sticking close to you, trying to like paint this bad narrative about you, you know? And I'm like, I don't know what for, you know what I'm saying? Because I be by myself. I be to myself really, you know. If anything, I want to direct someone toward Jesus or something like that. But as far as me or somebody else, we ain't gonna do that right there. We's not gonna do that. Hey girl, hey girl, hey. She coming all up on me. She coming all up on me. Yeah, yeah. See, I'm leaving. But anyways, they be making me feel some type of way. And I don't look down on these brothers or nothing like that. I don't have nothing against them because, hey, like I have brothers. I'm a black um, American female, and it's like, you know, I don't look down on them. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like I be wondering, like, why are you always looking down on somebody? You know? So they all like be on that fakeism, fakeism, fake, 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 whatever fake, they go on with the flow. Whatever is fake, they just go on with the flow. And that could be anything. You know what I'm saying? That really could be anything. But yeah, I be like, I know I could probably be like on a whole nother level probably in my life, another kind of better mindset. But when you have people that stick close to you and they got that demonic spirit in them and they all of them want to try to come up against me, it's like, can't you understand that you're gonna waste your time, you're gonna have janky bad luck trying to attack someone that Jesus Christ got his hand on. Jesus choose people. People don't choose themselves. So it's like you could go up against this person, but it's the wrong idea. It's a very wrong idea. And the person can't have nothing to, don't have no control over that the fact God chose them and you want to attack them and abuse them because of it. Oh my gosh, that's weird. That's totally weird. Yeah. I'm fixing to go check my mailbox. But I be catching hell, baby. Oh my God, I never give up. You know what I'm saying? I would never, ever, ever give up. So I just be like tired of it in so many ways. I be like, man, when is it gonna get tired and stop? You know, and be like, okay, I shouldn't do this. But instead, it's not like that. And it's like they just continue to go on and uh, try to attack me and stuff like that, and stuff, And over here, we got people who like on a real low frequency. When you're on a real low, low, low frequency, they'll do anything and think nothing about it because they gone. They gone. You know what I'm saying? Their conscience gone. The right and wrong, this wrong is gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's all gone up in Hollywood and all of that. It's gone. It's gone bye bye. It went away. Common sense went away. Gone. It don't exist no more. The way they act, it don't even exist no more in them. Being like mean and evil, and wicked and bitch face. Like, oh my God, who told you that? Who told you that lie? We want to ask him. Who told you that lie? You know? But anyway, but I be catching hell from these folks, man. The family members, these fake friends, these people possessed with the devil. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my gosh, I catch hell, because it's like, which I already know that. Now, if I could honestly say this, that I have, I take responsibility for myself for allowing people in my life to just tear me apart. I open the door and let these demonic entities into my life. They was jealous and mad because I would get money and stuff like that, and that I don't bow down, you know what I'm saying? Because I bow down to Jesus Christ. I don't bow down to people. I don't look at them that way. And they want you to look at them that way. They want you to look at them in a way that put them way up here like they all superior. No, nope, nope. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not fixing to put you way up there somewhere you don't belong. I'm not doing that. You don't go up there. You don't belong up there. You know what I'm saying? You belongs down here with everybody else. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve to be all the way up here like you some oh, want to be a celebrity. What got people in trouble now? And the whole time, just like they said about the Espine or whatever his name, all that the biggest thing hiding is the people that was messing with the kids. But somehow they want to take in. It's like a something that they caught a hold of. Let's talk about the black man, the black people, and but we got these rich white men, Jewish men, or whatever kind of men upstate here or whatever, uh, you know, over here being with kids. But we're gonna make Puff Daddy fall for all, even though y'all wanted to have sex with a grown man, consensual sex. How can a man with money make somebody have sex with them and traffic people when everybody was going there to the party? The feds, the governments, everybody was going there having sex, partying, having sex with little kids, and you want to talk about what? Nah, I'm way up. I'm way upper than that, baby. Mm-mm. I'm way white people, people ignorant who slow and special think that humans were created from monkeys. You're like, who told you that lie? Who told you that lie, baby? But I know you still is who you are, and you gotta face it. You can't throw things at black folks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta face the person that you are and eat the bananas. You eat the bananas. And eat the bananas called truth. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fight against y'all. Y'all fight against God. Y'all fighting against God. And you want to make like it's a black and a white thing when all the time it's just a human thing where people want to be disobedient to God and you want to do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only one playing the game is you. Yeah, the devil busy. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, why would you want to go be in hell fire? Why would you want to be in hell fire? Why would you want to burn? Don't even make sense. Don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? At all. And so yeah, as long as y'all being with them little kids and stuff and incest, you know, you got a lot of that going on. People around here sleeping with their family members, having kids with them. I'm talking about so foul and nasty. I mean, when you let your human nature run wild, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. And it's like everybody gonna die one day, and every person gotta meet their maker. So you know, it's like you can easily project on somebody else, point fingers at somebody else, or make a racist remark or do something you feel like is gonna get to somebody, but you doing that because you can't, you know, look yourself in the mirror and deal with yourself as a human and realizing that you will have to stand before God and face judgment, just like the white man, the black man, the Jew man, everybody, you know? So, anyway, let me go this way. I don't feel like being bothered because I'm just out here giving me a little walk, and that's it. Let me go. Let me go. I got my cat out here, and I'm fixing to go. And, you know, it's a situation where people got to give account. And I think a lot of white people see black folks and they feel offended because they people put black people, use black people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they mad. How you mad at somebody that you put into slavery? But you want to be all on the internet shaking your butt like every other black woman. Who does that? You know? The men want to act like black guys and dress like them, all these different races. You know, and then you have these, um, then also you have these um, other races of people sitting there want to be like black people. Who you waiting on, baby? Want to be like black people. And I'm not mad. I'm a happy person. I'm a loving person. I know who I am. And I don't have to beg, do none of that. I got everything I need. I got everything I need. I don't gotta take nothing. I don't gotta take nothing from nobody. I don't have to steal nothing. I don't have to harass anybody. I don't have to do none of those things, you know. And I live a good life. I don't have to take and beat anybody down or make them feel some type of way to make myself feel good. You get what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. And I sleep good at night. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I could see if I was one of them black folks who cared when I know that them people lost. And it ain't nothing they can say or do to make me feel no type of way because they need to be saved through Jesus Christ. These people need to be saved. And they so lost in darkness. And it's like, baby, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. All you got to do is look in that mirror. Look in the mirror at yourself. Fix what's wrong in you. Heal what's broken in you. You know what I'm saying? If people do that, you know what I'm saying? Get your health right. You know what I'm saying? Help your mama, your daddy, your brother, talk to them about their health and stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff people could do besides being negative. And just like I said, you can't sit there and try to throw a black man under the bus, but then you all these races of white men and everything who's going with little kids. And you trying to make y'all feel good about y'allself when y'all just like P. Diddy around here buying women and stuff. All of them, they out here buying booty and whatever else, but then want to get mad at P. Diddy, but ain't saying nothing about them people who up there going with them kids and stuff. Don't try to throw it off on P. Diddy and this and that. You talking about grown people who having consensual sex or who being pimped out or, who working, have sexual favors for money, you know? So you want to put this man under the jail when this man got all this money. So you going to have people coming around talking about that a rich man did something to a poor person. You're going to have that. Them folks sick back that way. When I be over there, all I hear is spiritual stuff. Them people over there got the devil up in them. And, and I pray about it. I pray for them. I pray that Jesus help them because people so nowadays full of darkness and entities up in them. I can't go that far because this cat is definitely following me. I can't go that far. She's following me, literally, literally following me. So, come on, girl. I ain't going nowhere. Come on, come on, boo. Come on, babe. Come on, come on, boo. Come on, boo. Oh well, she gonna stay back there. Come on. Yeah, but I've had the privilege. God has given me the privilege to be able to. God has given me the privilege to be able to help all races of people, and yeah, that's what I've been doing throughout my life. You know, really, I have been able to help elderly old white people, you know, people, you know, they talk all that junk, these people, but and when you get out here in this world, you get to see that there's people out here, all races, who don't have family or they don't have people that care about them, so it's like I don't have time for racism and all the BS because I know the Lord created all races. So if I hate a white man, I hate myself. It's like, even though, it's like my own race of people, they give me a hard time. You know what I'm saying? But really, I'm not liked by any race. I'm not liked by any race. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in the world to be liked by people. You know what I'm saying? So that's not my thing. I don't have that issue. I really, truly don't. I'm not like one of those people that I gotta have these friends and stuff. No, because I know that I have to be about Jesus' business. I can't be mixed up into worldly stuff. And I really got to take and get it together, man. I gotta get it together. I gotta make sure, man, I be about Jesus' business. I don't know why this cat is sitting like that right there. Um, I don't know. But I think something out here she see because she's doing too much out here. If you know what I'm saying, she doing sister girl. Oh yeah, something she's something out here. That's what I see. Something out here. Something out here. But anyway, though, goodness. What is it, girl? What you got? What you got? Um, ain't you got some dinner up in there? She should have some dinner. You got some dinner up in there, girl? Mm, I don't know. She just looking weird and stuff at me. Not saying nothing at all. So, I don't know what she got going on. Yeah, I don't know what she got going on. But don't come over here trying to rub all on me while you out there trying to catch wild animals and lizards and no telling what else out there. Don't come rubbing it on me. I don't want the little juices or juice on me at all. I do not want no apple. I'm talking about apple. I mean, I don't want no I don't want no animal juices on me. I don't. Yeah, but I just have to fight on and fight on and fight on. And like I say, get in my Bible. I'm fixing to go in the house and, get in my word, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? And already before I had came out here, I was praying and stuff. I had to get down and kneel down and pray. You get what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So, excuse me, y'all. But I got like that's a car passing. But yeah, it's like which I know that basically I'm getting a good picture that a lot of the black men that's in my family are against me, or they weak and don't have a relationship with God, so Satan uses them against me. But almost all of them, except my uncle Jimmy. When I was sick, my uncle Jimmy gave me $50 to get me some medicine and different stuff like that. That I had to get. I had to go to the hospital, the emergency room, and then so he had gave me like $50 so I could buy the medicine or whatever and different stuff like that. Thank you, Lord. I pray my Heavenly Father take care of my Uncle Jimmy. He protect him always, open doors for him and everything in every way. Okay, so yeah, but other than that, all the rest of them kind of act like you can help them like I did. I helped them so much, and that's what I say. All this money that I had that I invested into these Negroes, and then they turn around and leave me high and dry for petty stuff. You know what I mean? Like just to sleep with women or whatever. I'm like, I'm your family. I'm your sister. I'm not like a stranger you don't know or somebody like that. I'm your sister. But it's like, long as I was doing wrong, they was in my life. And that's what they wanted me to do, to crash out, help them get money, all this stuff. They got all this and that and whatever, established. Them Negroes would not come help me. I'm talking about daddy, brothers, all of them. Just use me for my money. And then when the money was gone, they went back up to they little area like, oh, they all this and that. You know what I'm saying? They went back to their little area. Oh, I'm all that. I got it going on. I don't want to. Yeah, yeah. They acting like they got it going on. I be passing her because I used to give her $5. The white lady beside herself, and think somebody's stupid. So I'm not fixing to let nobody play me like I'm stupid. If I be stupid, I'm gonna be stupid for me. I'm not gonna be stupid for nobody. Period. Period. If I'm gonna be stupid, I'm gonna be stupid for me. And I feel let no uh, woman, no older white woman who don't want to come up by her mess use me for my $5 go buy dope. Mm-mm. And then have her head up like she all that. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, so I stay out the way. I stay out the way on everything. I stay out the way, baby, because I can't do it. I'm not gonna let no white woman, when they try to act like they all this and that, you know, no, not doing it. Not doing that right there. This is my what's that stuff they call it? Um, what's that stuff they call it? I got acid reflux. I had the same stuff that the people that harassing me all my life, the devils, the demons, the demons that were attacking me. I end up having all the illnesses that they had, and I'm like saying to myself, okay, hold on, how in the world I got something you got? Hmm. I started having stomach problems. Yep. I started having stomach problems. And I don't mean to do that, but I just don't want to hear none of her crazy talking. I pray for God set her free, but you know, I don't want to hear that stuff. I do not want to hear it. Hold it. Yeah. But really, you guys, um, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, that's what I did. Have a very nice day. Wow, that was awesome. That was easy, like one, two, three. That was really awesome, man. It is so beautiful out here. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good out here, you guys. Every time I move, my cat moves. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. 'Cause I just realized that I had to stay away from certain people. Like I used to be in this neighborhood doing a lot of stuff I ain't supposed to do. But nowadays it's like I don't have the time to even play with anybody anymore. I don't even have a conversation for them because they know what it is. And it's just some people don't want to change, and you can't make them change. Yep, you can't make them change neither. So can't. People gonna do what they want to do, and that's it. You can't make them do none other than what they want to do, and that's it. But anyways, I keep a smile on my face, and I need to get my Bible and stuff. Those are my Bibles and books right there, you guys. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's right there behind me. The books right there. Yeah. So those books. I'm having a wonderful day, and like I said, I wanted to make amends with myself, forgive myself, because I had to open these doors. I had to let my guard down, and I let myself be deceived again. And as it say in the Bible, the heart is very deceitful. You better believe it, because it just too many of the wrong people, man. And when I fell down, I felt so hard. Now people weren't even there. They got with the people that were going against me, and I'm like, you can't come back from that. You can't come back from that, baby. You got to keep on going. I got love for them. I got prayers for them and everything, but we could never be like we used to. You know what I'm saying? Because now I know. So it ain't fixing to happen. And it's so many people that try to think like, that they can tie me in a knot or set me on a shelf or make me their options. And I'm like, none of that is true. That's why I be by myself. I don't play them games. I don't play games like that. I don't have to pretend, none of that stuff. I don't have to be in certain circles. None of that. I don't have to do nothing, none of that stuff I used to do that wasn't bringing me closer to God. Matter of fact, it was pushing me further away, you know. And nowadays, with my spirit being so pure and stuff like that, I just can't let anybody in my hair, and it always something wrong. So I really don't have time for none of that, you know. I'm not a racist, none of that. I'm a down to earth person thanks to Jesus Christ, for him changing my heart, transforming me into a whole nother better person than, I could ever be without him. I could never be anything, nothing without the Lord, period. And so I forgive my enemies. I forgive people, and like I say, I don't try to stay in the past, but as I see my brothers and sisters, over all races are in bondage because most of them are in sin. They don't have a relationship with God. Um, they don't, you know, pray. Just know things that give them peace. So when people miserable and bitter and they can have it all and they still don't have self-esteem and feel good about themselves. So, you know, they'll try to beat you down and be like, Oh, I'm so beautiful. I'm so beautiful. If you're so beautiful, why you harassing me? If you got all the money and all this and that, why you bother me? I, that's what I'm saying. You know, and it's just like I say, this affects all races of people. All races of people are affected by being ignorant. So, and that's where we stand as America. And I don't hear any Indians mouthing off, running their mouth about get them back their country. Anyways, let me go.